I'm going to unbox and take a look at Dogfight, Rule the Skies in 20 minutes. Now, where does that tag sound familiar? Well, PSC Games has done a series of games, well, I don't know about series, but done a few games now that have this tag, World War II in 20 minutes. That's Blitzkrieg. And then Caesar sees Rome in 20 minutes. So they're keeping with that theme. Now they've gone to World War I in the air with Carlo A. Arassi's Dogfight. So let's take a look at the back of the box here and see what we get here. Strap in and take to the skies for this fast and furious dogfight. Outwit and outmaneuver your opponent in 20 minutes. Get a little closer here. Next, in the acclaimed line of Blitzkrieg war games for the non-war gamers, Dogfight continues the tradition of simple but challenging rules with great replayability. Blind draw movement, simultaneous token play, choose from 8 biplanes, included are additional 4 advanced scenarios. I mean, that's just a taste of what we're going to see in the box here. There's the components that you get in here, and the components for advanced scenarios, and it's for 14 plus and 1 to 2 players, 1 player. So maybe there's a solo in here. The other games didn't have a, well, I think there was a solo bot in Caesar. So anyway, let's get inside this and see what is inside the box. I know you're waiting in anticipation. I didn't hear a lot about this. I heard about Blitzkrieg, and Blitzkrieg got quite a bit of critical acclaim. In fact, I'll put a link to Blitzkrieg and to Caesar. I've unboxed both of those and talked a little bit about them. And I've actually played both of those. Played Blitzkrieg a little bit more than Caesar, but they are fine. I want to say abstract. I mean, they feel a little abstract. Let's put it that way. But very playable, very interesting, and 20 minutes. Once you know how to play them, you can get them down to 20 minutes. But when the first few times you play it, it's a little bit more than 20 minutes. But anyway, let's see what this one has inside and see if it lives up to the 20-minute moniker. So here are the rule set: Rule the Skies in 20 minutes. Strategy game for 2 smart aviators. Well, what about us dumb ones? Ages 10 plus, duration 20 minutes. So there we go. Here's the rule book. There's Blitzkrieg, there's Caesar, so I know I'm on the right track. Rules are 22 pages, but I think we're getting into solo play. So the last 2 pages are solo play, so 20 pages of rules. Small booklet here, so not a ton of rules. Lot of illustrations, it looks like, in here. Here's components. Got some biplanes. Oh, I like the little... Oh, that's going to be cool. I can't wait to get those biplanes. Screens, damage tokens, player bags. And bags are a common thing in these 20-minute games. They're usually kind of they're a bag builder or a draw type mechanism to see what you're getting. Here's the overview. Here's the setup of the board here. So you're going to have screens, you're going to have these maybe might be movement tokens, and that's what you're drawing out of the bag, I think. There you have that. This is relatively new, so if anybody, haven't seen a lot on this, so if you've played this, feel free to drop your comments down below and share with us your knowledge. Here's your player aids. It looks like more like a player board, maybe. The movement tile, the distribution mix there. Here's gameplay, planning a movement, and shooting. Here is loop-the-loop, shooting, colored spaces, explaining that. So this is basically a dogfight. Shooting continue, into turn, into round, into game. So 10 pages, a little over 10 pages, with a lot of it taken up by little illustrations, is the rules. So not a lot of rules. Then you get into the advanced gameplay here. Advanced scenarios. Espionage. Bombing. Rescue. Escort. There we go. We're getting into some good stuff. Then we get to solo play. So there's are the rules. So about 10 pages or so. Here are some of the counters. Good thickness on the counters there. Pre-rounded. Double-sided. Get some more counters here. Oh, there's a lot of counters here. Let's see what we got here. So we got one half board or so. Then we got 3 full boards here. These are all the movement, I think. So these are the main things you're going to be drawing out of the bag. Little different colors there. I don't know necessarily what that represents, but I will be sure to figure that out. These kind of come out pretty easy. Look at that. Just handling them. I'm popping out counters already. I've already started my unpacking. There you go, dual-sided. Then we get the board here. Let's take a look at that board and see what we have here. Nice little mounted board. Dogfight. Look at that. Fits on the whole screen there. So interesting. So, interesting looking board. All right, let's see what else is in the box here. These are those player aid cards. Let's see what they look like. And we've got bot movement. Oh, so this must be for solo play. So there's a little bot movement card. These are decent thickness. They're kind of like regular card stock. So we got these here, and these are the different. Yeah, I don't know what this means, but there's several of them. Something I got to read up on there. Here are your bits. Look at those little biplanes there. And maybe they go along with those cards there because it looks like they're the same color. And then the red, I think, are the damage tokens. Ooh, I can't wait to get into the silica. All right, there you go there. So that's cool. Nice little wooden bits. Here are your screens, and which is typical of this 20-minute series. The screen tells you it actually serves as a player aid as well. There's a lot of iconography there, so I don't know exactly what all that means, but I'm sure it'll make sense once I get into the game. And then you have that screen there. Sorry for the glare. Then we have our bags. Look at those nice bags. Cool. And the bags are the same. Same logo on there. And that is it. Nothing else in the box. So this is what you get in a box of Dogfight, which looks like it's a very interesting 2-player, 20-minute game that looks like it also has a solo bot here that you can play as well. Got to figure out what all these cards do here, but I'm sure they are very important to the game. And we've got quite a bit of counters here as well. I don't have any place to put this stuff. How do I get all this on here so you can still see what you get in the box? Anyway, there you have it. Dogfight. Rule the skies in 20 minutes. Your mileage may vary. This looks interesting. I generally like these games. Blitzkrieg was really good. It's kind of a tug-of-war type game. Caesar is this tile placement game, which is kind of interesting. A little bit of a brain burner in trying to figure out where to place your tiles. But I mean, it does play in 20 minutes, so you're not going to burn that much of a brain unless you have a small brain like me, and then you're going to burn it pretty quick. Anyway, this one looks interesting. Just from the look of it, I mean, Blitzkrieg and Caesar, you can just look at it and kind of know what it's all about. This one, I'm not sure what this is all about with those movement tiles and the like. This might be, this might take a little bit more of getting used to, but it actually, in that regard, it might be a little bit closer to a war game in that regard. So anyway, I'm doing this this week. I hope to put this out during my air week. Trying to do all air games this week. That's my theme, but I might miss that. So if it's during air week, well then, you're welcome. If it's not, then hey, well, you just missed up your viewing schedule. Anyway, thanks all for stopping by. If you got any comments on this, please drop them below. I also put a link to Caesar and Blitzkrieg in the description. Make comments on them if you feel so compelled. Anyway, thanks all. Take care. Thanks for watching.